he turned and he pushed down. He turned the bike and we go. Today, if you do like this, or you don't race for all the season. I wake up at 4 o'clock. I go down the reception. The reception have my bike. Whoa! I start the bike, and I go up to the start line. And also, at my time, we don't need 20 mechanics like today. Mm-hmm. Today we have one mechanic just for close the handlebar. One mechanic just change the tire. Another mechanic just smoking. Another. It's my first time with the two-stroke engine. My first time in America. My first time with the banking circuit, and I win. I beat all the Kenny Roberts, Gene Romero, all the American champion.
Lohisev meeter on umbes tonni, et no nii. Võtan siis selle asja vaikselt kokku ja alustame siis meie podcastiga. Ma esimesed sõnad teen eesti keeles, kuna meil on nüüd publik ka siin, et siis meil on nüüd neljas osa. Meil on selline külaline, me poleks osanud, ma arvan, esimest osa tehes arvata, et meie neljanda saate külaliseks saab olema selline härra, et igal juhul väga, väga kiiresti on meil see asi arenenud, endal on ka väike närv loomulikult sees, et publik on juba selline väga auväärt, et minu kõrval istub selline mees, et siis proovime vaikselt otsast pihta hakata ja nii ta on. Tahad Hannes ka midagi?
Ei, väga jah, tore, et me siia oleme jõudnud. Ma arvan, et ülejäänud inimestega me jõuame rääkida muul ajal ka.
Yeah.
Let's start from beginning somewhere.
So, how you feel it? What's your first impressions of Estonia?
I'm very happy to be here because I've never been in Estonia before.
Okay.
And I know because Tallinn, the people told me Tallinn is like Bergamo where I live. Very similar. Oh dear. Sorry.
Papp võib lubada on selle kohta.
Yeah. It's okay. But yeah, Tallinn is like...
Yeah, it's like Bergamo. It's a nice city. And I'm very happy here to see this museum. It's fantastic. It's a lot of... I have also one museum, but it's very, very small. This one is bigger and a lot of bikes. Here I have a lot of MV Agusta, but because maybe it's very expensive MV Agusta.
But how many MV Agustas you have?
It's about 10.
Okay. All your...
It's not many, but it's all original.
All special ones.
Yeah. Is the bike I win because my museum is we have only my thing. I have only the all original thing. I have my leathers, I have my helmet, my boots, my trophy, my gloves. I have 358 trophy.
Okay.
And so I don't have like here we have. Because also the bike, I have only three kind of make of the bike is Moto Morini, MV Agusta, and Yamaha. Only the three I win.
Okay.
If I don't win, I don't put.
But the museum is private, or it's possible to visit? Or?
It's private, but we have some agreement and. When the people like to come, we have the package, and especially the people come from outside Italy. The people come, we have a visit, we have a lunch or dinner together, we have hotel. So it's a package. But I think in 3 or 4 months, I have a new one, bigger than this one, and is open to the public also.
Okay.
I think we start from beginning. It's interesting part. How did you start racing? Like, how a guy becomes this successful in world of motorcycle racing?
Well, difficult because my parents don't want I race, but I don't know why. Because sometimes my father also is very surprised with it. We have nothing to do with the bike, or we don't have anything with the why Giacomo loved the motorcycle. I say, I don't know. I don't know why. Just when I born, I say, okay, I want to race with the bike.
Yeah, it was from beginning.
I think, because I remember my father bike. Because at 18 years old, I can start to race, but I need the permission of the family. And my father said no. And one day, and I said to my father, no, I want to race. No, you must go to school. You might go to the university. Okay, I go to school, but I want to race. and one day, my father said, okay, I like to give you a present. Okay. And we go to the Alfa Romeo dealer, and he buy me the Giulietta Sprint. Red, the color red is fantastic. You know, at my time, not many people have like that cars. And I said, my father spent a lot of money to buy this car for me. But after I understand, he buy the car because he think I forget the two wheels.
And what you did?
But I say, okay, Papa, I am happy with the cars, but I want the bike. It's less expensive. But I'm very lucky because one day we go to the lawyer. He's a friend of my father, and he see me very triste, not disappointed. So, and after he talked with my father and with me, and I said, yeah, I want to race. And the lawyer think I want to race with the cycle, not a motorcycle. And he convinced my father. He said, yeah, the sport is good for the young people. And my father signed. But after, I don't have money to buy the bike.
And you sell...
But I'm very lucky because the dealer of Moto Morini in Bergamo, he helped me. He said, okay, I give you the bike, and after you pay me every month or so, 10 euro every month. But at that time, 10 euro for me is a lot of money. I say, okay. And so I start, and my first race, I go with my private bike, and the mechanic is the man to make, is a young guy, and I say my mechanic, he work on he make the bread, you know, the bread. And when we go to the track, I say, please, can you change the spark plugs? And he said, where is the spark plugs? Because he's not mechanic, he's looking about the bread, not. So, and 40 riders, and I finished second with my private bike.
And
with the factory bike. Other people have a Morini factory, because I'm so young, the people don't know about me. So it's, and my first race I finished second with the 40 people. I say, oh, not so bad. And after the mechanics from Moto Morini say, Ago, this is the standard motorbike. Can we prepare for you? And he prepared, he changed the brake, he changed the wheel, and so. And after I go to race and I win. So, and after I start my career.
This was Italian championship, or?
Yeah.
And how old you were?
And 1 year I win the truck Italian champion and the climb.
and
2 Italian champion in 1 year.
And which year it was?
It's in 63.
Okay.
And 64, I be professional with Moto Morini 250, like a Grand Prix 250 with the Tarquinio Provini race with this one, Carlo Biali, all like.
But how you learn to ride of the bike?
No, because Morini after, because I raced with Morini factory, and after I changed to professional with the 250 and I win the Italian champion. The first year I win the Italian champion, and after that I changed to MV Agusta.
Means when you start, you were like 18, 19 years
18.
old? 18.
18 and a half.
Okay.
Because I waiting 6 months
For the signature. Okay, this is very different, like from how today riders start. You know, they start from 5 years old to ride the bike and train like. And
you have the help, and you have all information now. You know, to buy the helmet. You know, to buy the leathers. At my time, it was very, very difficult. You know.
What you wear when you ride? You have like suit or.
Yeah.
All those things.
Yeah. Yeah, but my leathers, the weight is 1 kilo.
Whoa.
One time I crashed because it's the pump of the oil pump is broken and no oil, and so I seized and I crash. I stand up with nothing. Yeah. Because the leathers is like this. And now today leathers is about 8 kilo, 9 kilo.
So you start Italian championship, then you tell us before about when you go to 350 and 500, the choice between Gilera and MV Agusta, this first test, this was.
Yeah, because after, when I win, when I be professional and I win with the 250, and after I have the offer from Gilera and MV Agusta, and Gilera offered me the double money, because Conte Agusta have a good bike, and Conte Agusta say, okay, if you want, you come, if you don't want, it's a little. So, and we go Monza, and Gilera arrived, one mechanic, one bike, and the trailer, the 3-wheel.
Ape
sì, tipo Ape, sì. Ape. And he offered me the double money. So. And after I see MV Agusta arrive with the truck, it's not like the truck today, but at that time, it's a truck with 4 or 5 mechanics, all with the dressing, the blue. And my father said to me, okay, forget the money. You sign with MV Agusta, because MV Agusta is a big company and they make helicopter. And so the technology and the money to spend for development the bike. Not for the rider, but for the bike he spent money. And I decided with MV, I'm very, very happy, because with MV I win 9 world champion, and was my second family, because MV Agusta, the company is 70 kilometers from my home. So it's when I have nothing to do, just I go to the company to watch, to stay with the mechanics, to watch about the engine, and so I'm looking for development, and so it's I have a nice team, nice people, all friends, because if you want to win a lot, you need also the good team and the good feeling. Yeah. Everybody with my mechanic. When I change from MV Agusta to Yamaha, my mechanic pushed me to change. He's very, very disappointed, because he loved me and I love my mechanics. But he said, if you want to win, you must change, because now with the 4-stroke, it's difficult to find the power. And the 2-stroke every year coming better and better. So, because 1 year before I have the offer from Yamaha, and I say no. But after 1 year, I see the development of the 2-stroke, and I think, okay, if I want to win, I must change. And some people think, oh, now maybe for Agu it's difficult to win and so. But my first race in Daytona is my first time with the 2-stroke engine, my first time in America, my first time with the banking circuit, and I win. I beat all the Kenny Roberts, Gene Romero, all the American champion. And so for Yamaha, I was very, very happy because the dealer, the marketing in for Yamaha in America from the motorbike was fantastic. It was bigger, so it was very important for Yamaha to win. And after I win the 350 world champion, and I win the 500 world champion, and I am the first. I win give the world champion to Yamaha and the 350 and 500 because Yamaha win before only with the 250 and 125.
Small bikes, yeah. And you never ride the small bikes in World Championship. You start with 350 and 500.
No, because you know why? Because I am big and tall. So I need the big bikes.
Yeah. Very big. And
I
very
don't know
tall.
why. I like a MotoGP. I like.
But why you did like 2 classes?
Because in my time, everybody raced in 2 classes. It's normally I understand why after, because it's a lot of private riders. Because we are in 30 or 35 riders in 125, 250, 30 or 35, 500, 30 or 35. So it's not like today, only 22 or 24 maximum. So and the people, when I start, everybody do 125, 250, and the other for 350 and 500. But especially because you do 2 start and you have 2 start money. The people, it's the people coming from New Zealand, from Australia. He come with the family, and he must live. He don't have money, and he do always 2 class.
Yeah.
But everybody do this one.
And in this time, the start money comes from the organizer or from the team? From the organizer?
From Dortmund, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought maybe you just get more track time if you are riding in both classes.
Yeah, because we have double salary.
I would do the same, but in this time racing is different way. You pay double if you do 2 classes. But
but our is not okay. Yeah. I'm lucky because I have a factory.
Yeah.
So because other way the price is.
Yeah.
When we race in Isle of Man, we stay 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
For me, it's okay because MV Agusta pay, but for other people, he must pay because 1 week for training and for practice, and 1 week for racing because we race on Monday, Tuesday nothing, Wednesday, Thursday nothing, Friday, and Saturday. Saturday I think, or Friday. Saturday we have the last one. So we spent, because the English people are very, very intelligent. He said, okay, we keep a lot of people for 2 weeks, so the hotel, food, and everything. But we have, I remember my star money when I go to Isle of Man is about 400 euro. Yeah. 400 euro.
In this time?
It's for the expensive. Imagine. For me, it's okay because I have MV Agusta, but for the private riders, what do you do? 400 for star money. After, if you win, you have maybe 1,000 euro. Just compared today, 1,000 euro. Maybe less.
And how much the race bike cost in that time?
Depends. For example, the Norton or Matchless or I don't know, but about like today maybe 5,000 euro, 10,000 with and also at my time we don't need 20 mechanics like today. Today we have one mechanic just for close the handlebar, and one mechanic just change the tire, another mechanic just smoking, like Formula One. Ferrari have 1,200 people work in Formula One. 1,200 people
It's
just for racing.
it's
Incredible.
this is incredible. Yeah, this is incredible.
So I drink whiskey, grappa.
Yeah.
It's grappa, Italian grappa.
Yeah, in this time, it was like one thing that make you special is that you didn't crash, you didn't get injured, and you finish races and you win races.
Okay.
So how you managed to do like 3 seasons in a row that you win every race? Because I think it's the most dangerous time of racing in history that we can.
Some people say to me, Ago don't crash. Many times, just only few. I say, okay, of course, because when you crash, you died.
Yeah.
So it's better not like today. You say, okay, if I crash, I don't care because you stand up, you have a lot of protection.
Yeah.
You know, okay, you don't want to crash, but I spoke with Mark Marquez, you know, he crashed a lot. And he said, okay, I take a risk because he know it's difficult to die today. But in my time, Isle of Man and all the career, all the race and from start is about 258 people died. 258. Incredible.
Okay, Isle of Man now is, I think, today's superbike is also very fast for Isle of Man.
Yeah.
Because how high was top speed when you race in Isle of Man? You get 200 something kilometer.
The media average.
Yeah, average.
It's about 190.
Okay, beautiful.
But remember, you know Isle of Man, no?
Yeah, I was there last year.
You see, it's sometimes you like to stop.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the average go down.
Yeah.
And to make 190
Means it goes 250, I think.
And I remember we started the practice in Isle of Man. We start in the morning at 4:45.
What? It's dark,
Like when I wake up this morning.
but it was dark outside.
And we stop at 6:45 because 7 o'clock open the road for the people go to work. I wake up at 4 o'clock. I go down the reception. I have my bike. Whoa! I start the bike, and I go up to the start line. And sometimes we start in the morning, and we start is a little, not dark, but not maybe rain. And after you go to the mountain,
Some ice.
The sun or...
fog.
Oh, yeah.
And so, okay, sometime in one lap, 4 seasons. Summer, winter, spring. But win an Isle of Man is the feeling. Racing an Isle of Man is a different feeling. You
No,
try,
I didn't race. I go to watch.
Yeah, because it's different. You pass and you go first. You go up 230 kilometers per hour. We have one like this, no? And we go and the bike go like at 280. But you must be careful because the first lap, you have the tank.
Full.
It's full tank, so it's heavy. But it's different after 2 laps. It's different because if you do the same, you go back because it's the lights, you know, because no more petrol. So it's very difficult.
And it looks really bad on TV, but when you go on place, it's much worse.
Yeah,
It's
and when we feel, it's 360 kilometers my time today also.
I
6
think-
laps, I think.
Yeah.
When we take out the gloves, it's coming
Skin
all
out.
this one and the blood also.
One thing I think that make you so successful is that you don't crash. Yeah, because like you say, if you crash, you die.
Listen, I crashed only one time because in the night it's rain and the morning is is wet. No, it's dry. But after before Ramsey is one S, and from the asphalt is coming the water. Just like this.
Yeah.
And I crash. Also, Mike Haywood crash. We battle with Mike Haywood. Both with MV Agusta. We have both MV Agusta, and both we pass. Now the road is like this one, and we have this one coming the water, and we go here. Both. Incredible. If you do 5 centimeter, no water. 5 centimeter.
Yeah.
We crashed both, and I broke my change lever, and Mike not broken, but just turn.
Yeah.
So, with some people can put like that, he start again. He push because it's like this one. He turn and he push down. He turned the bike and we go. Today, if you do like this one, you don't race for all the season.
It's different time.
Yeah.
Different time.
Yeah, because it's impossible. The MV Agusta, the 500 at that time is about 190 kilo. What you push and 190 kilo.
Yeah, it's
The climb, is difficult.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
But all starts, you need to push.
Yeah.
We have one bike here, this 50cc that there was a story about it being the fastest 50cc in the world. It was faster than Kreidler. Only problem that you cannot start. It's impossible to start because you need to run 60 km/h to start.
No.
And it's impossible. Was super fast, but impossible to start. This is why I cannot go in racing.
Yeah, because everybody go and
Yeah,
you
he was still running. Did you race in Imatra? You race in Imatra.
I
But
win.
still you don't go to Estonia. Not one time.
No,
No.
Not even pass through.
no.
Okay. We have some box here that we want to show you because even in Estonia, even though you were not here, people know who you were. And there is a book, your book, about machines, ladies and competitors. And this is in German. This is how it was shown in Estonia.
Yeah?
It's a bunch of newspaper.
Me and Mike Haywood here. Yes.
And I don't know how or where the father of the museum find it, but in small chapters, it was published. Your book was published in the newspaper, in the sports newspaper in Estonia.
Which year?
78 is this one. 14 August 78.
78?
Yeah, but because of the censorship in Soviet Union in this time, it was only about machines and competitors. All the lady parts were cut out. But in all this newspaper,
No lady.
no ladies.
No, lady.
They choose what they want to show from this. But even they choose what they want to show about you, they still Estonian people could read your book in these newspapers. And it's pictures and everything. So people in Estonia knew a lot about you. It's I think on the last page. I wasn't there in 78 for sure, but it's what smarter people tell me.
The article was speed. And,
Heroes.
yeah.
Every week one chapter, and I think a lot of people were waiting for this newspaper only for this.
Yeah. Look, all my friends here. Yeah.
And no copyright.
I think you didn't get any money for these newspapers.
Nothing. This is why I come now to collect the money.
So it's life was maybe a little bit different in this time in Tallinn. Maybe it was not like Bergamo.
Look this one. Look, this one is. Look this one. with all maybe cold place.
Yeah, it's like Le Mans in the night.
Have you done also 24-hour races, like endurance?
No,
No, never.
no, because I told you before, maybe you do for 23 hours and after, or maybe 23 and a half, and after stop, and you spend 1 day for nothing.
Even Suzuka you did 8 hour?
No.
In this time it
Only race.
the short race GP. Because Suzuka I think is popular, like many GP riders do only Suzuka for endurance.
Yeah.
But you were lucky you didn't have to do any endurance.
No, it's too long. I sleep. After 2 hours I sleep.
But
No, but I don't know why. I like just the bike. I like jump
fast.
the bike, go fast, finish. Basta.
yeah.
Because many people say to me when I am young, I say, okay, we go around, we go to Switzerland, we go to do maybe 2 days with the bike. No, I don't like. Just I like to jump the bike to go.
Yeah.
And after, finito.
And jump in car and in the road go on the car, in the car.
You know, the road to go, but because when I am young, I live in the lake. So I do every day. I turn about around the lake.
It was like
the road is very, very, very dangerous, but you know.
It was like your training track.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. And
Sometimes when I training, is maybe the lorry with what is the lorry and behind the long one, the lorry and like the trailer, you know. And sometimes with the Morini, you know, it's not the power like today, you know. And I want to pass, and I go, and after maybe some car coming, I go inside from the truck to the trailer. Just waiting, and after I go again.
yeah, fun times. In this time it was possible somehow. It was more acceptable. But what do you think about GP and motorcycle racing in general, like now? What do you think about GP bikes?
It's very nice. We have exciting racing, and many people like to. Yeah, not the last one. No, but we have a lot of the show is fantastic. I think.
Yeah.
Also last year, as I hope the new regulation and 2 years next year and
27. Yeah.
27. I think we reduce the power. You reduce the capacity, you reduce the technology, and I think and I hope we give more honor to the riders. The riders do everything. Because I remember when I raced with Yamaha and when we start, the bike like to go. But okay, like to go, and I go with my weight in front and I push. Today, push the button. And you go. Also, I remember when the people say, you have the impulse, no? You control the bike like this. Today, you do like this one and stop. This one is the electronic thing do.
Traction control. Yeah.
When you try to do this, the data guy come and say that the computer goes stupid. You cannot do this.
Yeah.
Do you want
I like to. Okay, a little electronic is we need, but not like today.
Yeah.
Because I think one day we don't need the riders. The bike go alone.
It's like car racing.
Like the car. I have a friend, just 1 month ago, he go to America and he take a taxi and no driver. No driver.
It's I think this is true what you say, that the rider, when the technology goes less, the rider can make bigger difference.
Yeah.
Because this is the best part about bike racing, that rider can do so much. You sit 2 centimeters more front and completely different life. And
but today the problem is the engineer want the technology work a lot, so it's a competition from engineer and the riders.
Yeah.
The engineer want to be number one.
And there is more engineers in the world than riders.
Yeah.
They are more strong.
Yeah, this is the problem.
Do you ride bikes yourself now?
Yeah.
Still? You go to shop?
Depend. Okay, during the day I use the bike.
Yeah?
I live in Bergamo and nobody know. I have also the car, but nobody know because I use always the bike.
Yeah.
Always.
Which bike you ride on the street?
No, I have a T-Max, I have a scooter, I have a F3 Ago, I have a Super Veloce Ago, I have depend where I go. and I have my MV Agusta or Yamaha.
Yeah.
I use for some. Now I go to Poricard with Yamaha. After I go to Dijon with MV Agusta.
Okay.
After I go to Slovakia with MV Agusta. After I go to Goodwood, I don't know what, maybe MV Agusta. Depends.
Okay.
You are happy.
Yeah. Yes. I like sometimes to try my bikes, but I do maybe only 1 or 2 laps, and it's not because I like to go to the limit at my age, not the limit when I have 25 years. But before go to the limit, you must check everything because the bike is not new. It's an old bike. You must check everything. If it's brake, go.
You do it by yourself or mechanic?
Mechanical, yeah.
Yeah, it's when you know more or less where the limit is, I think it's not so fun to go 80% or 85%.
Yeah, it's true.
Different
sometimes, okay, you go slow, but I go like this one. I like the old man,
Yeah.
Just and I don't like.
No, you are still young.
I like to go a little, not like before, of course, because when you crash at your age is one thing. When I crash my age is another one.
Yeah.
Easy to break everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it starts to be long. We all wake up early today.
Yeah, 4:30.
Yeah.
4:20.
Yeah.
My alarm was exactly the same time.
So
we must go to. We must go where? To some girlfriend.
hopefully.
To sleep. We take some girlfriend. We go to sleep. It's more easy, no?
Yes. Thank you very much for coming.
Okay,
thank you very much for spending time with us.
It was really cool, yeah.
And we go drink some coffee and go to sleep.
Coffee, whiskey, coffee.
And girlfriend.
Are you still a sportman?
Yeah.
You have to make small whiskey before.
Before, yeah, okay. Not you, because you have to drive it.
You get some critic before.
Because if I give whiskey, maybe he sleep and I have to drive.
Yeah. You get some criticism about your driving before.
May I ask a question about MV Agusta? What you think that the best model ever? Quello modello ti piace di più?
Depend. Racing bike or
Racing.
the 500 3 cylinders is the best, yeah. 500 3 cilindri. But adesso, in giugno, it's a new MV Agusta 1000, but not for racing. Serie Oro. I see only the prototype is. No, but you don't see the last, because last is not, he don't show to anybody. But it's fantastic bike. Very expensive, but it's the best.
Modern F3.
Eh?
Modern ones F3. Pistoni.
Aspetta, 3 o 4? Aspetta. No, it's 1000.
Yeah, 1000, but the modern ones you like you have.
3 cylinders, sì.
800?
No, 800 is a racing bike next. Adesso I have the 800, the super veloce Ago. Now, but he make this one is the design is fantastic. Only very expensive. But the last one, the super veloce Ago, he make 311 and he sell the bike in 4 days, he sell all. Okay,
Yeah, good.
grazie.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.